Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today it is the afternoon. As you can say, it's a sunny day. It's usually dark when I do videos, but I've got the afternoon off. Welcome to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the world, GD. Apparently, for a while, I shouldn't say the GD word because I'm being demonetized for it. Thanks, YouTube. So, today we're going to do a couple videos. The first video I'm going to do today is about PulseChain because I'm having so much fun over there. Did you know the other day ARBITRUM just completely broke? Why did it break? Well, Richard Hart says that ARBITRUM broke because it's rubbish. And he says PulseChain didn't break, PulseX didn't break, Incentive didn't break because PulseChain is awesome. It's only existed for less than a month and it didn't break, but ARBITRUM did. The network was back processing transactions on Ethereum mainnet as normal as of 10 a.m. on Wednesday. But for some reason, it just didn't work. Yeah. The world is so much better for PulseChain. That's what Richard Hart says. I agree because it's a lot of fun. So we're going to check out all of my current favorite projects on PulseChain right now, starting with the safest play and ending with the most degen play and a brand new project which is launching called PulseRate. Actually, why don't we do that one first? Because it's not launched yet. It's going to be quickest to cover. Okay, so first PulseRate. We did do a video on PulseRate earlier in the week. We had the competition for the pre-sale, which we did inside of the DAO. The DAO is unlocked by owning a Shitcoin Club NFT, right? And 8 winners were called for the pre-sale. So 6 people left a fire emoji, which means I'm guessing 2 of you didn't notice. But the winners are PulseKatsu, Calder, Furnish5, K-Midget, Solstar, Gianni, King of Knockouts, and Bond. You all won the pre-sale position. Now, the news is that the pre-sale is going to happen on June 12th for PulseRate. PulseRate is on PulseChain. It's a Tomb fork with a referral bonus, 5% referral bonus, which is going to be brilliant, right? I know that Ray Bartertown are going to cover it. Savage Crypto is going to cover it. I'm sure a bunch of other YouTubers are going to cover it because not only because of the referral bonus, but because the team behind PulseRate are already a known team. They have one of their devs, I believe, I heard this, it might be a rumor, it might be true, but they were also working on drip, drop, draw as a developer. So they might be quite skilled. Let's see how it does. High risk, high return, definitely. It is a Tomb fork. We know how they work. If you don't, please check out some other videos. There will be a limited token supply for the pre-sale at $1,000 per person, 100,000 total, and 250 million P-rate tokens are up for sale and 50 P-share are up for sale. There's no genesis phase for this. It's just as soon as the pre-sale's finished, then they're going to have the public raise. The public raise is only going to be if the pre-sale doesn't sell out, right? If it reaches the 100,000 hard cap, they'll launch. If it doesn't, you also get an opportunity in. That's the benefit, though, of being in the Shitcoin Club. You get offers. I get offers like that, right? I was contacted by the team. They said, okay, well, I have a DAO. I'll take some, of course. I'll take some of these whitelist pre-sale positions. I'll make videos on it. I'll make content, but you need to add some too for my DAO. So if you own a Shitcoin Club NFT, then you can also get yourself in the position to get into these pre-sales. It is not just an NFT that looks cool. It's an NFT that earns you passive income. It's an NFT that can get a referral link from owning it, right? Just come here and then refer a friend, right? You can get a referral link, get other people to buy them, and you can make yourself Ethereum token just from selling them, right? So this is a growing project where we're continuing to add utility to. Soon we're going to also kickstart the passive income where you will be able to earn Ethereum just from holding the NFT, which is going to be one of the next things we're going to be releasing. And of course, our own dApps, which the contract's finished, the UI is just being completed. We're going to get the audit done. We're going to roll out a couple dApps. The dApps fees are going to go to NFT owners. So it's a whole project, but that's PulseRate here. So last time I checked, nothing was working, but they've updated the site. We have P-rate, the PEG token, P-share, the share token, P-bond. We'll talk about that later, hopefully not too soon. So I'm going to be aping into this with $1,000 and let's see how it goes from there. Now let's go now to the safest plays on PulseChain to the more degen, right? So the safest play, of course, is going to be farming on PulseX, right? This is by far the safest play. Now, in general, if we come to the crypto market today, we're doing better. Okay, BNB's not down to 258. Oh God, but Matic has recovered slightly up to 77, so that's pretty good. It's balanced out that after that dip. In terms of PulseChain, Jesus coin, what's that? Anyway, so PulseChain has also been doing quite badly in the current market, which is great for me. We're getting close, lower and lower. We're down to almost sacrifice prices on Pulse token. We are below sacrifice prices on PulseX. That's fantastic. I'm really happy about that because it means that we're immediately into accumulation zone, right? I was pretty sure this was going to happen because it was a delayed launch of 2-year delay of launch of PulseChain and launching in the middle of a bear market. So of course, that does mean that probably it's going to dump a lot. But the more it dumps and the liquidity isn't that strong really on PulseChain compared to other chains, meaning that it's going to pump like holy hell when we get going into the bull market. So that's why accumulation should be the key. Getting as much Pulse token, PulseX token, and incentive token as possible. Now you can do this slowly or you can do this quickly. I figured out what V2 and V1 is. If you want to earn incentive token, pair your liquidity on V1 and you can farm inside the farm section by staking. Old Uniswap V2 style, right? There's no setting your range or anything like the V3. And you will earn incentive token. If you do V2, you will only earn platform fees from staking, okay? You won't earn the incentive token. So choose which one you wish to use. I'm farming incentive because people say there is a rumor that incentive token is going to be like Bitcoin in that it's going to have halvings. So eventually, this is going to be harder and harder to get until it taps itself out. So in the long run, it might be a good idea, but it is a farmable token. So really, I'm not that bullish on it. I sell half of everything that I farm of this, to be honest. So what we have still $1,000 here. I've been DCAing in so that I'm always sticking around about $1,000. And we have $18 today of incentive token to grab, which is 1 incentive coin, right? So I would grab that, take that, continue, have a little sip of coffee. And then that's me done pretty much there. Come back to exchange. And then I would take the incentive and I'd sell half of it into, let's go into Pulse. I either choose Pulse or PulseX. Moment, so I'll take 0.5 of that and sell that $8. Yeah, $8 into 77,000 Pulse token, depending on the gas. Let's have a look what the gas is. We're sitting around about 1,000. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we'll take that and just stacking up a little bit more Pulse token. Right, so that's what I'm doing here. By bridging in more Ethereum on a DCA kind of basis, it means I'm slowly building my position into Pulse on this wallet. My sacrifice wallet, I just left, right? I'm just going to leave that until the bull market and look at it and be like, wow, I'm loaded, right? I'm not looking at it as it gets less and less in value. If you want to bridge onto PulseChain, there's 2 options that I know of, right? You can either use bridge.pulsechain.com, which of course is going to be the safest bridge because it is the official PulseChain bridge. Change over to Ethereum network, and then you can send Ethereum to PulseChain or switch PulseChain tokens back to Ethereum to cash out of the system if you do wish to, right? So I've been sending small amounts of ETH again and again into PulseChain just in building my position, right? Or there is this one, which is called beetroot.world, which I believe is a cross-chain DEX, which goes between a bunch of other chains, including PulseChain, right? Privacy is a privacy bridge and mixer dApp. And you can try it out for yourself, I guess. So you can connect your wallet and then you would decide where you want to go between. So connect. And then we could go BSC to, for example, PulseChain, sending Binance Smart Chain tokens over to PulseChain. Will we give it a try? Okay, why not? Right, so we'll come over to Binance Smart Chain, BNB Smart Chain. There's no BSC to PulseChain at the moment, apparently. So I guess we can try this out at a later date because it's not working. So anyway, so here, connect wallet. Boom. Okay, wallet connected. Next. Maybe. So this might be something for the future. Always take care of yourself. So I connected to that site to try it out. Now I'm going to disconnect from that account. Okay, so should be when I refresh this page now, yeah, it's going to say connect my wallet. I'm not connected to it. So I will come back and check this out at a later date, but that's a higher risk way to bridge, but apparently with no one knowing what you're doing, which means you could be free of crypto tax maybe by using Beetroot Finance. Interestingly, if we come over to the DEX screener, this is the Beat token, which launched on PulseChain, and it launched just today on the 9th of June, and we have gone up from the, I guess they had a pre-sale, pump, dump, pump. Now we're dumped almost down to the lower lows of the launch of the token 1.6 million market cap. Could be a good degen buy for you. I just noted this. I'll probably put this in higher risk because I know very little about beetroot.world, but you can read more about it. It seems to have SugarBeet, XSwap, Anonymous Exchange, peer-to-peer fiat ramp, nodes, and beat, and an About Us section. So after that, the next high risk one, lower risk, well, slightly higher risk, I'd go for Zen. Zen is cross-chain. It's over so many chains, and you can also mint your Zen by just burning gas, right, on PulseChain, just like you can do on Polygon, on Ethereum, on Binance Smart Chain, on AVAX, on Phantom, right? So I've been doing it on pretty much every chain. I set up a different amount of ZenFTs here, so 100-day maturation all the way up to 412. And then what you can do is just now that the high gas of PulseChain has kind of calmed down a bit, we can now just start making max ones, right? So I have one for 412, then I would start making ones for max, and this would mature probably at the height of the next bull run. So this is definitely paying off to get paid later on, right? So I'm going to pay gas to create this NFT. It's going to replicate 128 wallets under one NFT. It's going to be ready in 455 days. When upon that it is ready, I'm going to be able to pay gas again to unlock it and claim my Zen from it, okay? That is NFTs. You can see I have some billions, some millions of Zen just for the different amount of VMUs and length of stake that I've put them through for. Next, we come to Whales Candy. So Whales Candy is going pretty well. I have a claim to make today. We have a Google Sheet, which I've been adding more and more people to. Today, we're going to use Kenny Shen's referral code to claim out my Zen. So we come, my Whales Candy token, sorry. I wish I could claim my Zen. I've got 400 days for that. So come here and claim, then I put in his code, which means he gets his referral. The list that I have there, you can add your name to that list by getting into my chat Telegram. I'll leave the link for the Google Sheet in the description. Chat Telegram's here. Just get in there and leave your link and your name, and I will add you to the list. I'll use you, and I advise other people to use others as well for Whales Candy, right? So that's how we roll with it. Then you can then claim, add someone else's ref every day, meaning that they get the referral bonus. Then you can check your own referral earnings by clicking this here. You find out how much you've earned, right? And you can earn quite a lot from referrals, but the referrals also go into staking. So I've claimed that out. We are pretty good yesterday, almost the same as the day before, which is a great sign. Okay, so we've had 4 days almost exactly the same. This is a great sign for the token. We're going to check the token price after I check the staking, okay? So what have I got to collect today? Right, so my rule is if it's over 150 Whales Candy, I collect. So yeah, we have 91 Whales Candy. This can take a while. Now, if it's a referral reward Whales Candy, or you've already paid in the week, then you don't have to pay USDC. But if it is not paid within the week to claim, and it isn't a referral reward, then you have to pay to claim out your tokens in USDC. The USDC goes into a pool which can then be collected by the UI, by the contract that then buys back and burns Whale Candy token. It's a nice addition to the contract, adding continuous buy pressure to the token from people when they claim out their token, because a lot of people are going to claim out these tokens and they're going to sell them, right? I wish they had a claim all. That's what I would like. Just add it all up for me. I don't mind, because I always miss. But yeah, I've got a lot to claim today. Jesus, this is going to be probably my most profitable day on the old Whales Candy. So I'm going to claim out all this, and then I'm going to put it back in so that tomorrow I can use another person's link to claim out. Ooh, a 100 Whales Candy here. Very nice. Lovely jubbly. So we're about 5 cents per claim at the moment with PulseChain gas. That's why it's quite profitable, really. That's a 60. Very good. And we have one more above 50, I believe. Just to nab that one. Then we'll have a look at see how much that's worth for my daily harvest for Whales Candy. This is every day, by the way. Every day. Now, high risk, remember, we're already going up in risk. So don't, oh, here we have a 2 USD fee to claim this one, right? Because it's the first time I've claimed it this week. Must be a new one from one of my auctions earlier in the week, right? So I claimed that one out. And I'm still not ROI, of course, because it's just been about 1 week in Wales Candy, but we're getting close actually. So I think I've claimed out everything there. We are missing, we missed this one, I guess. So let's get this one. And we missed this one. Okay. Okay, now we're good. So that's us collected all our whales. Delicious candy that I would collect today. Yeah, we're good. So looking at the price, so we had you can see what's happening, right? The token is being sold a lot and it's being bought back by the protocol. I guess they're taking a lot of the auction funds and continually buying back. So if there's a good auction day, it's going to buy back the protocol. Also with the USDC that's being put in is burning back token as well. But this chart looks like it wants to go down, does it not? But it seems like every time it's bought back, it's coming back up to this strength point. I don't know how it's going to go in the long run, because I've told you before, the other Wales Candy, it did dump and it is very low, but people are still making passive income from it. And joining later might be more beneficial than joining early. But for right now, when this buyback comes in and they pump it back up, it's very fortunate for the protocol because the sell pressure is quite massive. We can see larger and larger sells coming for the token, right? So here we have $177 sell, $200 sell, a small buy of $11. Why are people buying the token in small amounts? They're buying it in small amounts because you can also take Wales Candy and you can stake it into the staking protocol. And you can buy it with a discounted rate from their site, not buying it from the PulseX site. And then you can stake it, right? And earn yourself 100% APR straight away without going in the auction, just buy and stake. So people are also doing that as well. So anyway, if I come back to Pulse Exchange, let's see how much Wales Candy I have. So 6 tokens today, which is $150, which is pretty good. So I'm going to take that and put it into the Rat Pulse, which I've been stacking. 1.3 million Rat Pulse for this purchase, bringing me above 3 million sold back out. How many Pulse token do I have? I have 100. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I have enough Pulse as well. So that's cool. So I'll sell all that, $150. Back to me, back to daddy. Right, good. Here we go. So my initial stakes in Wales Candy were about $150 per auction, right? So now today, on a good day where the token is sitting at a nice buyback, right? That's me making back my first day of deposit, which is cool to see. So then we come back to the auction day. You can see what I've been doing. Everyday auction, million for the first 5 days, and then 3 days of 500,000, getting just about the same amount of tokens now every day, as the buying seems to have balanced out just under that 2 billion mark. 200 million mark, right? So we'll enter again today with 500,000, get back in the auction, because you need to keep this going, right? Exponentially growing your pulse into this, so you're growing your Wales Candy so that you're earning more every day. So if you keep buying in and keep profiting out, eventually you're going to be getting more out than you're putting in, which is what I reached today, right? Especially if you can get a good referral system going, which again is why I added a referral system to the NFT collection, because with a great referral system, you can start to earn awesome passive income. I'm showing you right now what you can do with Wales Candy with awesome passive income. Let's check what are my referral earnings for today. Boom, what we got, 11,000 Whale Candy, 200 Whale Candy, 3,000 Whale Candy. So I can claim this day 8, claim day 8, 11,000 Wales Candy. That's ridiculous, right? That's my largest claim I think that I'd have, right? That's going to give me 100 Wales Candy a day, just simply from that, right? So now that I'm getting to a stage where I might be meeting my ROI soon, right? If we take how much I've deposited into Wales Candy, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million, 6 million, 6.5 million, 7 million deposited in, right? And then we take how much I've managed to take out of Wales Candy so far. We can see it right here. I've taken out 3.5 million out. So we are halfway to ROI already after 8 days from just playing the system the right way. Now you want to join it, get into the chat, add your referral link to this, and I'll get down to using that one as well. So Ben Kishan, I use yours today once, right? Use as many people as possible, because the more people that you're using, then the more that they'll also get a better rate of return on their investment, and if we all get a return on our investment, then we'll be more willing, of course, to reinvest our deposited whales candy as opposed to just claiming it and selling it like I just showed you that I was doing. Now, another great protocol that I've found, Strong Hands 3D. Now, this is a lot of fun. Okay, it is 10% in, 10% out. It does also have a referral link, which you can make Pulse token from. Okay, so you get a 3% of all Pulse deposited into this with your link. You will get into here, which you can either buy, sell, or transfer to other people, right? So for now, I've earned, my earnings are $1.68 today. On this, I've deposited in $105 of USD, but actually my real deposits have been $40. But when I started, this PLS 3D price was 3 PLS. Now it's up to 8. As more Pulse token is deposited into this platform, the PLS 3D price raises, meaning that earlier entries get a better amount of PL or dollar value of PLS 3D. So this will compound itself every time, it will grow itself every time people deposit in. That 10% tax on deposit will be divided up between all people in the platform. Every time people cash out their PLS 3D, then that will also, the 10% will be divided up between everyone in the platform. So that's the idea, and the whole plan, is to get a higher market percentage of the supply of the PLS 3D inside the platform. The higher market percentage you have, the more of that 10% you're going to make as people are coming in and exiting the platform. Cool little dApp. This kind of dApp worked really well in the bear market, the last bear market over on Tron, so I think it's going to do really well here too. We have 700 million Pulse 3D in here, which is $640,000 market cap, or that is also known as 3 billion Pulse Chain, which is loads of Pulse Chain in here. So that's how we work it. So we just continue to add more into here, putting in. So for example, to buy, you'd come here, buy, you choose how much PLS you want to spend. What do I have in my wallet? So I have 600,000 PLS in here today. So I would take, say we take 100,000, just another $10 or something, right? And then we buy that in, right? So I'm DCing into this as just another way of raising my risk level over all sides of Pulse Chain to make sure that I am finding, passive income. I just want to grow as much Pulse and PulseX token as possible for the coming bull run. So that's all the ones I'm going to talk about today. There are a couple miners which have launched on Pulse Chain as well, but I would say that they have nothing new to offer the Pulse Chain ecosystem than what was been done already on Binance Smart Chain, right? These miners, if you don't get in the first minute of them launching, you're probably not going to do really well. I haven't seen any with external revenue sources, so myself personally, I will not be going into any of the miners until they have one that looks great, like the one that I've designed, which I'm going to be launching really soon. So that's something important to know about the miners. But that's me invested in here, that's me sorted there, and that's me put some more in there, I think. Yeah, so we put another 100,000 into Strong Hands, so that will raise the price of this, will also raise my deposited by $10. Yeah, cool. So that is today's video on Pulse Chain. Am I missing anything? Do you know any other great projects on Pulse Chain that I'm not talking about? Because if you do, please let me know. I'd love to ape into them. Peace, be good to each other, don't get wrecked.